Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another new game we are going to check out. This game has a very interesting story. Actually saw the trailer for this game for the first time like 3 or 4 years ago. And the reason that it stands out is this game is being designed a little bit different. They are actually hand building or hand crafting the entire game, like in a physical sense. So they're like building the sets, building the characters, and then somehow filming it and then like putting it into the game. So yeah, very different. And I think that's one reason why it's taking them so long to actually make this. But other than that, I'm not even 100% sure what kind of game this is. I think it's like some kind of story-driven like adventure game, but I guess we're just gonna jump in and see what it's all about. So yeah, here we go. Space. Bubbles. Actually, it's not space, it's underwater, I think. Not unless it's a space fish, which it could be. Like some kind of underwater tractor thing. Is this entire game underwater? Yeah, like I said, I've seen some behind the scenes stuff on this. I wonder if they would ever do like a full documentary on how they made this. You'll notice that they're not staying on one shot very long. It was a lot of very quick movement shots.
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh, hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But wait, I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
But only last month, it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
Yes, sir.
Fell foul of the end-user insufficient funds clause. I'm afraid if you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
Ah, come on.
We enjoyed our first instantly iconic ad campaign, Got Water. Castle Chop oversaw the introduction.
Can't you just put this on my account? I'll pay as soon as I...
Mr. Halibut, you don't have an account. Not since we blocked it.
Please, Mr. Secretary, let me just... I mean, look, can't we...
Your name is Mr. Secretary?
My title, young man, is All-Water Secretary number 24. It is not my name. Anyway, I'm afraid All-Water Corporation can't be seen to make exceptions. You'll have to go through the proxy payment process like everyone else.
Approachable and accountable. Showed us at 87%
What's your story?
for approval shortly afterwards. And we hope the recent local waters probe.
Oh, I'm gonna sit down, okay.
90% next time.
So, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Water Corporation.
Yeah.
Which illuminated the many
Could you let me wait in peace now?
Oh, sure. Will do. Have fun.
12,780 AC. We rebranded
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything,
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too, Master Van der Vaart.
freedom! Have fun, Harold.
Can you charge mine to the company tab?
760 AC.
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew, and company, we seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
We enjoyed our first instantly iconic
Oh, Harold, here you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always. Come on, Harold.
commonly as
Am I a maintenance worker? I have like tools.
Mr. Halibut, you'll need this before you go.
A ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
90% next time.
I can't wait.
There were the dark
Saving.
times. And slowly but surely.
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time...
This must have an underlying cause. I remember when you were still in school and your teacher telling me how you would just stare out of the window.
I'm gonna stare at this plant. Can I do anything with it? What's inside this door? Nothing. All right. Can I get some water? Is that a... What is this, a screen? What is this guy here? It's not a real guy. Some kind of automated thing?
I was never in a daydream, just... the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
Eesh. I'm sorry,
It's
Professor.
a great line, actually. What the deuce? Like, this world seems really interesting. I'm sorry. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to where I'm going. Are we going to the all-water district? I guess we are. Oh, wait. I'm already there. Okay. Never mind. We're going to the other place.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
Why do we have to get covered in water before we use the tube? That's okay.
You have arrived.
Reason, sir, is that
Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
Temporarily.
We hope you travel with us again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has a right to know.
I don't know the exact decision-making process that led to this, sir.
Oh,
but
interesting.
I
The
assure
closer
you,
I got to the conversation, the louder it got. That's really interesting. It's like spatial awareness,
So we get
kind of.
discounts on the other lines as a result of the inconvenience?
As of yet, there is no discount scheme in place, as we calculated the possible inconvenience to be negligible.
Wouldn't need a discount if the prices weren't so high in the first place.
I can't comment on the pricing strategy, I'm afraid, sir. I'm just a travel secretary.
So what can you comment on?
I am authorized to comment.
Wait, didn't she go to the social something or other?
All water have had to close the
This
line
location is not
temporarily
accessible
for
via your permission slip.
Yes, you said that.
And you know it.
Have these improvements been carried out before?
I cannot.
Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
So what can you comment on?
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings.
Wait, this is
and
not
joined
Earth?
pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
What? Where? Okay, I'm getting more questions. This is not Earth. Where are we in Mars or something?
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now. There's important work afoot.
Oh, yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
The upper right of the pad.
Ah, yeah. Top of the 4 buttons, right?
Open, close, PDA.
Cool. Then I use the navigation nub to highlight and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora Arcades when you're done.
Okay. Bye, Professor Mom. If that is your real name. Just have to take a look around this environment a little bit. This room's kind of a mess. Is this like a fish feeder?
Fret. It's out of food. Better ask Cyrus about this.
Ask Cyrus about fish food. Got it. Can I go, like, down this way? Where's Cyrus at? Oh, is this my room? Okay. We live in an underwater bunker society, chat. Is that like a dinosaur guy? Wait, what was that? Time out. Take me back. Take me back. I saw a thing. Uh-oh. What'd I do? Did I break it? There was like a flashy thing there, and I clicked on it, and now I can't move. Uh-oh. I seem to be dead in the water here. This is why we can't have nice things. I know. Let's try a reload. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, there was like a switch. Yeah, you see that pop up right there? That's what I was trying to do. Oh. What am I looking at here? What is this? Is this like my food or is this fish food? I'm assuming it's like my food. Huh, okay. So we gotta go talk to somebody about fish food. Yeah, I tried like interacting with that and I couldn't.
We pickle everything.
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Senor Tenenbaum. You too.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's Ash. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
Yeah, I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight, though, right?
You're really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
Tanrım, neler oluyor? Ne yapıyorsun? Ben neredeyim bilmiyorum. Ben dünyanın kaybolmuş bir aciz kuluyum.
Oh, I have dialogue options here.
What brings you to the lounge anyway?
Would you guess that the tubes to the utility district and the social district are down again?
Strangely, yes. I can believe that. Does that mean school is out?
Yep. The Bambinos are happy, and I don't mind the time off. But if it goes on much longer, they'll forget everything.
Won't they do their homework?
Maybe. The whole social district is off limits right now, so at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here, though, you know?
I suppose it is.
Anyway, don't mind me, Harold.
What is Sun Tzu's Ash?
Yes, Sun Tzu's Ash. Eternal Love. Best and only Turkish novella we have on board. I thought season 18 was bad, what with all the drama around Emery's cousin and whatnot. It's worth powering through to season 36, though. That's where the plot really thickens.
I'll try to check it out sometime. Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold. I'll be here if you want some company.
I think I know who that voice actor is. They're using a like slightly different voice compared to their normal voice. Did anybody else pick up on who that is? And I could be like wrong. I think that was John J. Benjamin, the guy who does the voice of Archer. So does this thing tell me where my let's see here. Feed the fish. What's our add-ons? Space toast. Oh my god. So we have no messages. Okay.
I hate being railroaded. But sometimes you just have to go where they tell you. It's better than Moreau having to bail me out again.
Okay, so whatever I need to do, it's got to be like around here somewhere. What is WC? Oh, okay. Oh, we do have to like do some like filtration stuff, so that's probably that. How responsive is the movement? There's a little bit of a delay to it, but that is because of the animation style that they're using. But other than that, it's fine. So I guess a better way to say it would be it's sluggish, but that's part of it. Like, in this case, it makes sense for it to be sluggish. So it's not a complaint. So, like, if I'm looking this way and I want to turn the other direction, if I just hit right once, that's what it does. Like, just tapping it, you see, like, almost no movement. But if I hold, you see how long it takes for him to, like, turn? If that makes sense? Or maybe another term would be that it feels weighted.
Hey, Sai.
Oh, hey, Harold. What's going? How's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice.
Wait, that was backwards.
How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away. Looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, what the slow-release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Oh, yes, sorry, Brad. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But, I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food would be great. I'm sure they'll love it.
Well, I'll get right on it, promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks. I'll let you know what they think.
I will not have your fish food. Okay.
Did you see that?
Was that fish real?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too. As long as I don't have to clean it up. Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers. Handwritten, too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden something.
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy, too?
Okay, now we have sentient fish. Add that to the list of weird things here. Okay, because I can't go in that door. I see a tentacle. You'll notice that there's no button prompts for anything that I've been doing. So I've been just kind of like trying to figure it out manually. Oh God, what is this? Can I go back a screen? Okay.
Clean as a whistle again.
I like all the mechanical noises. It seems very like realistic. You can tell they recorded a lot of sounds, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this game is kind of like you're just living in a day or a week or whatever of this guy's like life. It seems like he's kind of like a slacker or something. Yeah, but we don't really know what his story is. Yeah, they mentioned Earth, but he didn't know what a butterfly was, so it's like we're not on Earth. I wonder if this is like an underground or underwater Mars colony or something. Or maybe we're on, like, I don't know, Venus or... I don't know. And then apparently the fish are sentient? Because they're writing messages to us? Or something? But I think we're eating them, maybe?
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served. Okay, Harold Bot diagnostic report. Scanning. All tests completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation. Minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
There's really an arcade? Well, now we gotta check this out. You said your energy was low. Maybe you should go to bed. Nope. He said no to that. Oh, there's like a zoom in deal. I was just kind of hitting random buttons there. Now, when I zoom in, he stops, though. Was the other tube over this way? Is there like a map system or anything? I don't think so. Oh, this was... Can I look at this map here? No.
Why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
Was there another... Oh, we can't go to the arcade because we're blocked. Watch the announcement. Okay. So can we only see the announcement from the lounge then?
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did. And we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth. And where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castletop.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castletop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant, albeit brief, alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure. Makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Hey, claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buona notte, Chris.
Buona notte, Harold.
So, if you would have said to me before we started this, oh yeah, by the way, this is like a sci-fi game, I would have been like, what? Very interesting setup for the story of this game. And it's gonna be very interesting to see where it goes. Yeah, I think that's a good stopping point for this first look into this game. I'm definitely very intrigued. Yeah, I think they've set up a very interesting concept, and JT in chat said it's kind of a mix between Fallout and Wall-E. Yeah. Kind of an alternate Earth story. It's like, oh, the Cold War's happening. Let's get off of this planet, you know. I'm very curious as to, like, how many humans are left. Like, do they have enough humans on this planet to, like, keep the species going, you know? So, it's also kind of interesting that the Water Corporation has, like, a water base. So... But I wonder if the goal of this is to, like, get off the planet, or, yeah, like, what is the story of this game gonna be? So, yeah, first impressions of this is very good. Yeah, it, the environments are really cool. The music and sound effects, voice acting is solid. Yeah. Because this is the, what, 5th demo that we've tried, and once again, we're 5 for 5. Like, every, actually, no, it'd be the 6th one that we've tried. I'd say we're 5 for 6 on demos that we've played that are, like, really, really good, and this is one of them, so. Yeah, really, really cool stuff. But yeah, once again, if this looks interesting to you, make sure you wishlist it on Steam. It does help out the developers. And for those who are watching on YouTube, we'll go ahead and we'll wrap it up right there. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.